はい、ということで、引き続きリアでお送りしますということで、お次のゲームはニュースーパーマリオブラザーズ Wii、U デラックス。あ、普通に Wii って言いかけた。ニュースーパーマリオブラザーズ U デラックスということで、こちらはスイッチで走られるそうですね。これは普通、ノーマルスイッチで走るのかな。でもあれかな、スポジャさん当たったから、急遽スイッチ2で走りますとかになるのかな。
All right, everyone, let's give it up one more time for Ad. That was such a fun run with Banjo-Tooie, but we have so much more coming. I do want to also give a shout out to Pro Poke Noob, who was our previous host. He didn't get to say goodbye. But I have been Trainer Anade, and I am going to be passing you off to the ever wonderful Hockey Babbler. But before then, we're going to take a little break. So stretch, go to the bathroom, hydrate, but don't go anywhere. We have so much more fun, incentives, and gaming yet to come.
Happy time zone wherever you may find yourself, gang. You are watching Prevent-A-Thon 5 benefiting Little Warriors. Y'all, I am so glad that you're here with me today. We're about to see new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, specifically the new Super Luigi U Deluxe. It's going to be so much fun. This is your very last chance to affect which character is going to be played in this game. So get those donations in right now, ! Donate in the chat to see how to do that. That is ending immediately. So this is a
寄
very
付
last
額
call
の
for those
結
donations because
果、ルイージがプレイヤブルキャラクターになるということで、決まったそうです。
All right, gang, I said it was imminent. And here it is. The amazing Crazy Yo will be showing us new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe NSLU any percent normal
How's it going?
difficulty.
I'm
Crazy,
Crazy
show us how
and
it's
I've
done.
got new Super Luigi U Deluxe.
Good evening, gamers. And
This
how's
originally
it going?
released as DLC
I'm
for
Crazy
new Super Mario
and I've
Bros.
got
U
new Super
on the Wii
Luigi
U back in
Deluxe
2013.
This originally
It got
released
re-released
as
on
DLC
Switch
for
in
new Super Mario Bros.
2018
U
and
on the Wii U
back
back
in
in
2013.
2013. Under new
It
Super Mario
got
Bros. U
re-released on
Deluxe.
Switch in 2018 and new Super Luigi
would
came
you like to
with it.
introduce yourself,
Under new
commentators?
Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe.
同時に喋ってるだけじゃないですかね。
I used to speedrun New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I've not played much of NSLU Deluxe, but I'm able to help out nonetheless.
Brilliant. With that out of the way, we all ready? And who's the character that I choose? Brilliant.
Just to confirm, we are running as Luigi today.
So yeah, we all
Thank you
ready
so much
to
for your
start?
donations to Little Warriors to make that happen, folks.
Well, without any further ado,
ここでルイー
I'll
ジ
start
を
running in 3,
選択し
2,
て、
1. Time starts as soon as
はい、
Luigi
グッド
moves
ラック
basically.
で
I'm
す。
literally just tapping right on my D-pad. So time starts now. So yeah. Cheers. So yeah, in this first level, I want to get the scroll suit as soon as possible, basically, and I want to keep it basically the whole run through. So how we're going to do that, we're going to get this Waddle Wing here and take his acorn, and then we're just going to fly through the rest of the stage. Like
Yes, the
so.
acorn suit will save time in basically every level, so as Crazy said, we do want to keep it for pretty much the whole run. There are backups. There are varying backups if we happen to lose it anywhere, but we're hoping to not do that.
Yeah, it's quite similar. Yeah, the only downside is you basically glide with it.
はい、
But you cannot
非常に難しい分、
in some levels
あれか
where it's quite useful, like
ページが短い感じか。
and a few other levels later down the line. So yeah, this next level, I just want to get these stars
Star.
and get through this level basically without getting hit by piranhas, and that's why the star is pretty useful. There's another star here, which you can only get if you're already in a star state. And then we're gonna get the secret exit, which is off here. So I'm gonna just glide down here, break these blocks. Hopefully, oh,
隠しルートだ。
wow, missed the pipe. Gotta love that. Wow. I can barely just about keep my star state, but it's useful to have
完全にこれ裏ルートじゃない？
because yeah, you still run a bit faster with the star in motion. But yeah, with that done, that skips about half the game. So yeah, you got a secret level coming up here, and then you're off to World 5 basically. However, we don't start it straight away yet. We've got a little cutscene coming up. I think now's a good time for any
Absolutely.
comments you
Speaking
may
of
have, host.
cutscenes, we did just open up an incentive to upgrade our future more
ということで、司会交代の時間になりましたので、私はこの辺で失礼します。
to see the cutscene in the game. It adds about 10 minutes to the run, so that means more opportunities to raise money for Little Warriors. So put in your donation to Little Warriors, type in !donates or scan the QR code you see on your screen to get information on how to donate. And when you donate, make sure you scroll down to the bottom, click on add incentive, and put it
That's
towards
brilliant.
that upgrade
And,
to cutscene
right
percent
out
for
the
Mort the
Dragon of
Chicken.
BSG. I saw that Mort the Chicken run at UKSG Green, and that was just golden. Genuinely though, the Legend of Zelda run that he did was a proper laugh. No joke. I was so glad that I woke up that Friday morning to watch it, you know. But yeah, that's just a really quick nabbit level. Just swim under.
ナポデイズストリームをご視聴の皆様、
One
こんばん
other
は
thing as well,
おはようござい
I
ま
did a
す。
spin jump at the end,
開始役を変わりまして、
little, edge
引
there.
き続き、箱森黒子が担当いたします。よろしくお願いします。
Basically, if you just tap left while you're doing the spin jump, it makes Nabbit finish the
現在のタイトルは、ニュースーパーマリオブラザーズ U デラックス
it saves like
となっており
half a
ま
second,
す。
something like that. It's quite similar to New Super Mario Bros. DS when you complete a level, because you basically in that game Mario or Luigi just like takes a second to spin around
は
the
い、
flat hole,
私、
and
司会
cumulatively loses you time.
の方
Similar
は、
story here with Nabbit.
全く
Whether that done, I
遊んだことがないので、
for the next
どなたか有識者の皆様、
5-1 and 5-3. He's a lot
解
easier
説で
to
きる方いらっしゃいましたら、
One other really good thing about
打
Nabbit
っ
is
てご応募
that
くださ
he's
い。
invincible to most enemies. Basically, there's only a few enemies where he gets knocked back by, and he still loses lives to.
音声での解説は難しいという
success
方は、
pitfalls,
コメント欄での補足解説も
So he's
大歓迎ですので、
quite
よろしくお願い
a
しま
very
す。
easy character in this game. But yeah, with that done, this level's a pretty fun one because you got like these swinging vines. Ooh, I messed that one up. Yeah, we call them neutral vines because
So there's a
yeah.
trick called neutral lines.
私、本当に、マリオに関しては、10年以上
Basically,
触れてすらいない
if you
ので、
not holding a direction when you jump off the vine, you get a lot more
初
speed.
見も初見もいいとこなの
You
で
can、maintain that speed by mostly the ending.
そうですね、私の知ってる限りですと、
Akin to
荷
DK Country Tropical Freeze.
物使ってるキャラクターは私、無敵
In that game, you can do
Yeah,
のキャラクターだったような気が。
just really
giant
cool looking.
Koopas.
I didn't roll.
敵に触れても大丈夫というキャラクターなんですね。
Yeah, everyone in this game has Luigi's insane jumping physics, so everyone does really high.
YouTube で、何
Stuff. So yeah, luckily they're
任
not
天堂
really
チャンネルの方で、
They're a real pain in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, I'll tell you that. But yeah.
良い子の二人がプレイしてるのを確か、しばらく前に見てた気がするんですが、その
Yes,
時も、
5-3 in
その時もこのキャラクター
NSLU
使ってたような気がしました。
loads of brambles, and it is a significantly more difficult level in this one. It's hard enough to be a run killer in that
Well, it's
game.
time to go back to Luigi. Our Tetliti
キャラクター変わりました。
friend here. As we're about to go into our only fortress where we
キ
face
ャラクター切り替えできるんですね。
So yeah, this is a nice little level. I mean, if it's done correctly, that is.
ね、ルイージは、
Safer strat here than
何でしたっけ、こ
what
れ。
the world record does.
ムササビでしたっけ？
Alright, there we go. There we go. Oh,
ではタヌキっぽいですか、ルイージは。
yeah.
Nice.
ルイージの中でルイージが。
Jump on the block there, like we'll kick the left of the block. Do a
That is
couple of other
quite
kicks
a-
up the platform, but I messed it up. Not big issue though. Oh yeah.
Yeah, even being the safe strat, that's still quite
この
tight.
指の黒っぽさ
You've got to thread the needle, so... Okay, so after he does the
黒っぽ
updraft,
手に大きくなっちゃった。
you can spin to get a little bit extra airtime, but you have to make sure you time it so that you're not grinding against the ceiling right before the part you want to land on.
3回踏めば
It's
終了は変わらないんですね、
pretty
これ。
much threading the needle.
Oh yeah, as you can see
but
then, I was literally just holding
it
down
does
on my
barely
D-pad
work.
and jumping up. Boom Boom's hitbox there is like really lenient for some reason. And yeah, you don't even have to be that near to his head to like damage him. It's pretty nice. But yeah, we've got our next little world event of Kamek taking over Peach's castle here. I think we've got time for another comment, if possible.
あ、失礼しました。そうか。3、マリオ
So I just want to remind
3
you
の
what it is we're here raising money for. Little
中ボスでしたっけ、
is
ブンブン
a
を。
fantastic charity organization. They run some amazing programs,
踏ん
including
で倒せるの変わらないっぽいですわ。
the Little Warriors Be Brave Ranch by Ray LaBont and family, which has helped hundreds of children, youth, and families overcome the profound impacts of their child sexual abuse trauma. Their safe, secure, multimodal, and culturally inclusive program consists of a one-year combined on-site and outpatient interventions. Programming that's designed to reduce mental health-related issues today and enrich future outcomes. So
Oh yes,
put in those
absolutely.
donations.
Honestly,
know
I
that
was
you
a
are
little worried
supporting
for
an
this level
amazing
because
cause.
that B ring right at the start, like that gap is tighter than you think. Like, I was a bit worried that I'd get damaged, and then yeah, there is a backup acorn in this level anyway, but it's a bit hard to get sometimes, especially as you risk getting damaged by the next B ring along. But yeah, luckily we managed to get through that with ease. And now we got our next level, which is it's an auto scroller. You're flying on these enemies called parabeetles. You may have seen them in New Super Mario Bros. Wii or Super Mario Bros. 3 before, but all the levels are very similar. It's just an auto scroller.
うん、
But
こ
yeah,
っちは隠しエリアですかね。多分ちょっとルートから外れたっぽいですよ。
maybe.
I hear
You
auto
never know.
scroller and I tend to think, does that mean I get to talk
I mean,
more?
yeah, there's not much really here to talk about, so
That's
yeah,
up to
go
you.
ahead if you've got anything.
カテゴリーの方が 2% となっているので、おそらくは
You might be thinking,
ショートカットを使いながらステージ数もだいぶ飛ばしていくんじゃないかと思いますが。
So what is it doing for me? Well, Little Warriors has programs that are available to people around the world. One of their programs
無
that
料
is
作品は
available
大
no
体
matter where you are
ボ
is
スキャラは
online
何もせずに倒せてしないし、何もさせずに倒せてしまうのが
free workshop that educates and
多い
empowers
気がしますが。
adults to take action
有名なの
and
だと
prevent and respond to child
ヨッ
sexual
シーアイランド
abuse.
とか
The evidence-based workshop was developed by
登
researchers
場
at
さ
the
せずに倒してし
University
まうっていうやり方が
and
なん
research
かあっ
shows
た
that
気
it
がします。
significantly improves attitudes, knowledge, and
大きい
behavior.
ですね。
The Prevent-A workshop
木が
also
こんなに
helps
大きいん
prevent
ですか、
child sexual abuse.
今の
This
は。
help comes from the knowledge that adults who take it can become more supportive of children and begin using more behaviors that are believed
そうです
to
ね、畜
reduce
生はですね。
children's vulnerability to sexual abuse. The Prevent-A workshop
それは
educates
知ってま
adults
す。
to take action through gaining knowledge to help prevent and respond to child sexual abuse. Individuals can attend workshops in communities across Canada where it's offered, take the workshop online via Zoom from your home or workplace, or book a
雲の上。
facilitator to come to your location to host a workshop for your group. Learn more at https://littlewarriors.ca/prevent-it
Brilliant.
or type
Well, anyway,
隠しエリアですが、
5.
ちゃんともう視線があるんですね。ボス
These
エリアを。
levels do go up in difficulty. This level can be a bit of a difficult one, not too difficult, but you've got these ice bros and they freeze the fuzzies, turn them into ice blocks. So yeah, scroll suits
昔ながら
really
私はマリオシリーズを一つもクリアしたことがないので。
stuff. If you slide off that ice block, that does save you like half a second or something like that. Oh yeah, that was a tight one.
そこもやっぱり、
Yeah, there are a
任天
lot
堂
of
さんは
games
非常に
that
細かいと言いますか。
would like to ride the fuzzies while I'm moving. For
風のされやんが、ポケモンとかでも、
you know, spend time on the right moving platform, you're going to move to the right as well.
なんか、裏の抜け道みたいな行動をしても、ちゃんとそこにセリフが用意されてるみたいなの
That was kind of
見たことがありますわ。
how as one of the main selling points for it, one of the things that makes it unique is that all the levels are
あと
under
は
100 seconds pretty much. The
動
timer
物の森とかで
actually
も
also runs in real seconds in this game, unlike the other
もうショートカッ
series games.
トを進んで今正規ルートに戻っ
So it
て
does mean
き
it
たのですかね
is
おそらく
10
は。
minutes shorter than the Mario U speedrun.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it feels like the levels are a lot shorter in New Super Luigi U.
ばあちゃんは相変わらず近くの上を歩いている。
Timer is set to 100 whenever you're playing as Luigi or Toad. So that's
この
either
ブーツは
preferred.
欲しい。
But if you use Toadette or Nabbit, that time goes up to 200 seconds every level. But that's not actually the case in the Wii U version. If you play on the Wii U version and play levels as Nabbit, he still has 100 seconds to complete it in. Didn't get the dry bones jump there, but that's fine. But yeah.
Yeah, in Deluxe, they pretty much transition to advertising now.
マリオといえば、
easy mode.
ピーチ姫は効果の
We're still allowed
あ
to use
ク
them
ッ
in
タに
this
使わ
category,
ってるん
although
で
if
しょう
you
か。
want a Luigi only speedrun, there's also a category for
最
that.
近は一緒に冒険してたりとかしてますが、令和では大活躍してほしい。ないですね、1ステージは。なんかえらく短く感じます。
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now this is gonna be a fun one because this can make or break a run. And okay,
あ、そっ
that
ち。
was good.
今度は白ごとなんですよ。
There's a backup acorn in the next level, so we'll try and get that. But yeah, you can get some
ああ、
really
まあ
good
足を
bits
ちくわに変えてくる
in
のか。
this level, but it honestly depends on where he spawns for the most part. Yeah. It is literally what we called the run
this is the
killer,
biggest
or
RNG
like
element of the
I
run.
call
理
it
想科学読本の方でも、
Kamek Glossary
ピーチ姫さらわれすぎ問題って扱ってましたけど、
here from yeah.
まあマリオの前で白ごと、だからマリオの前で、マリオたちが目の前でピーチ姫をさらわれたりして、
As we're waiting, is this a good
ちょっ
time
と
to
さらわれる側にも問題があるのではというふうな問題提起がされてました。
Mr. Game and Shout donates $10 and says, "Here's $10 toward hitting that Mort the Chicken
こう言ってる
cutscene."
のでもう終わりましたが、
Chickens, hey Babs, can you
あ
do
れ
a
あれ
best impression of scared Luigi from Luigi's Mansion? Good luck.
あ、本当だ。
Oh no! That's my best Luigi. Mario. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm not a great Luigi, but I try. Thank you so much for that donation. That does put us already a quarter of the way towards that incentive. So, chat, you know what
Oh,
to
yes,
do. Get
absolutely.
those donations in and
Gotta
make
love
sure to put
cutscene
them towards
%.
the Mort the Chicken
チェ
cutscene.
ックポイントの方で、
I'm gonna
視界の数は
back up
ルイージ
acorn.
のモノマネをしています。
This next one along, I just gotta make sure that the question mark blocks here don't actually hurt me. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I was a bit too. I was one column ahead there. I was meant to count 2 columns. Normally, if you don't get
マ
the
リオ
acorn,
RPG でしたっ
just
け
one
あ、
complete bar.
ピーチ姫がさらって
Yes,
またですかって言われるの。
most of the time you end up getting to the flagpole when it's 88 seconds, so you have to sandbag it a little bit. But yeah, because I picked up the backup acorn, that
ク
lost
ッ
me
パがピーチをさらえるのはいつものことというか、
It is what it is. It does at least skip this bridge, which is also very RNG, so that's quite a good thing. It takes you straight to the castle where we'll be
で
facing
これもショートカットですか、あ、本当ですよ。すごいな。一直線ですね。
You know, I only found this out very recently that
ルドウィックだからこっ
Luigi
ちは
and
クッパです
Ludwig。actually come from the same root word.
ボス戦が終わったらもうボス戦だ。
The names are related.
What is the root? I'm curious.
I'm not sure exactly where they come from, but my linguist friend told me that, and I'm inclined to believe him.
I've looked it up right now if you're curious. It comes from the Old High German Hlutweg, which means, so the Hlut means famous and Weg means warrior. So famous warrior or renowned warrior, which is really funny given that Luigi's a bit of a chicken. I love etymology. That's one of my hyperfixations.
Yeah, this
so.
boss is also really easy to cheese. It's quite funny
はい。
sometimes because Ludwig, he's just a real pain
やってることが
sometimes.
分断されてあまり変わっていない気がしますわ。
But if you can get him right at the start of the boss fight, he can't even do anything. It's just hilarious because of that. But yeah, I just don't like him because he took Yoshi's flutter jump ability in the 7T boss in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I just
はい。メイドの方ありがとうご
just
ざいま
didn't
す。
like that. It just
現在、ジャパニーズリストリーガでは
gave me a bit of a sour taste to Ludwig for some reason. So it's quite a relief that I've managed to defeat him there. So yeah, this next bit, you got a little bit of a cutscene. World 7's technically
Prevent-A-Thon
finished, yeah.
ゾーン、
Looks
5
like Bowser Jr.
の
has arrived with his airship.
4ミラ
So,
配信をしております。
guess this means time for a bit of Bowser Jr. action. But yeah, at the start of this level, you'll think it's an auto-scroller, but to be honest, it really isn't. You can just cheese it.
すごい改造されてますわ。
But I gotta like time these question mark blocks a bit. Because if you go on the
もう
wrong
しかし
question
構成は
mark
手が
blocks,
出
you
る
can
の
try
か。
and mess up this cycle. That was no match for me. They're called the Koopalings, yeah.
Super Junior なんですか。合ってたっけ。
Oh, I messed that one up. I'm gonna play it safe. Okay. There we are. And yes, if you finish on the left of this arena, the cutscene that you're about to see plays a bit earlier than if you finish on the right. It's because these falling blocks fall from left to right. So yeah, now is a good time for any comments you may have, Babbles.
Absolutely. So speaking of etymology, I know we talked a little bit, Anade talked in the last run about where Little Warriors got their name, but to go into a little more detail, Little Warriors are survivors. They're children and adult survivors of child sexual abuse, learning to heal their hearts, bodies, and minds. They're trying to understand that the guilt and shame that they may feel is not their burden to carry, but belongs to their perpetrator. They're learning to love and be honest with themselves, and while learning to accept love and support from the people who care about them the most. So your donations are going to help support Little Warriors and their work in healing survivors of child sexual abuse. So make sure you put in your donations, !donate in the chat, or there's that handy QR code that appears on the screen that you can scan with your phone to donate to Little Warriors as well.
Brilliant. Wow then. Looks like Bowser Jr. has gone into the little purple tornado thingy that is now Peach's castle. This bridge has just drawn itself in, so go straight over. So yeah, you'll see now it's been invaded by Bowser. The moat's now made of lava, so that's not a good sign. Anyway, this level can be a real pain, even if you're on world record pace. So, yeah, I'm going to just use Nabbit for this level. If you lose Scroll Suit in this level, yeah, you lose well over a minute because you have to get another Scroll Suit, basically.
It's
Honestly,
actually
no
irrigation,
idea.
not defense. It's irrigation for the mushrooms, of course.
So yeah, this secret exit that I just got skips the 2 levels that you walk up to in the middle there. You basically take it from the side now with this
リ
extra
ゾが破
level.
壊されてると。
In New Super Mario Bros. U, this is normally an auto scroller, which takes longer than completing those 2 levels. But in New Super Luigi U, it's just a really quick level that takes about 15 or so.
ルイージ使う
seconds
方
to
多い
do.
ですね。
But that's if you do these really cool strats that I will hopefully be able to pull off for you.
ルイージといえ
This
ば
is、the level we really want the acorn
ま
for.
あジャンプ力が高いっていう。
Vertical
Ну
levels
да.
are always peak, no pun intended, when it comes to platformer
ね
games.
あれマリオ USA でしたっけ？
Now that was
Like the
pretty good.
movement is, I feel like you really see the best movement in vertical levels
ねもう終わった。
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of the time.
Yeah, genuinely, I really like this level, but sometimes those
特に何もしてない気がするんですよ。
really mess you up. It's not fun when that happens. But yeah, luckily,
こんなに1ステージサクサク終わるんですね。
easily. I did my spin jump a bit late, but that's all fine. This level can be a bit nerve-wracking, though, I must say. This is the only level that uses tilt controls from your controller as well, so yeah, it's a bit like New Super Mario Bros. We won 2 of the tilt platforms in there. But yeah, we're gonna do a few little tricks to get past these bob-bombs.
ああ、
Yeah, this next bit's a bit
マリオ2からなんですね。
because
ジャンプ力が高いルイージは。
okay. Don't you worry. Little back up there. So,
おそらくギミックを飛ばしてると思いますわ。
Still get to keep my squirrel suit going into this last level, which is really good because I got a really nice trick to show off. Maybe 2, if you're lucky. So yeah, we're now moving on to the final battle. We'll get asked to save here, like any other New Super Mario Bros. Game, I think. But yeah, this level will start off with Bowser Jr. basically chasing you in his shielded clown car. There's a little trick that we call NSFW because you can basically cling onto the side of his clown car and he just goes
なるほど。
hyper speed. I'll try and show it off here.
変身が使えるか使えないかでキャラクター切り替えてる
Don't get damaged or mess
の
this
です
bit
か
up.
ね。
That'll be really bad.
いや、またクッパジュニア。
Oh, I was a bit under,
Oh.
so that's really unfortunate.
This being Luigi, there's already not much level left after that.
Oh yeah. So you got a little boss door area here. Just go
ボス
through it.
違うゲームモードなん
You've
ですか
got
これ
these
は。
fireballs going towards you. The pattern is always guaranteed, which is really
うんそういうものがあるのかも
it's
知らなかっ
literally
たんですよ。
godsend if you're a new Super Mario Bros. Wii runner, because you get some really bad patterns sometimes in that game. Like they will literally kill PBs if you're unlucky.
あれ
enough.
2% しか書かれてない気がするんですね。
Yeah, we're just gonna cheese Bowser. Luigi's high jump really helps with that.
終わった。
So yeah, Bowser falls to
一体
his
何のために置いてあるんだろうこのものは。
basically. Luigi celebrates, and the rest is basically history. Yeah, looks like Bowser Jr. and Kamek are here. Kamek's gonna put a spell on Bowser, and the next thing you know, you'll see Bowser in
あ
about
そうなんですね。こ
20
れ
or so seconds, I
どういう
think.
意味だろ
Hopefully it's not
う。2% の
too
ために
much
なん
of
か
a
書いてありま
surprise
す
to
わ。
anybody. But yeah, we're gonna just go up these stairs. I like to do these spin jumps and glides. They're quite quick. So yeah, can you see Peach in the tower there? I don't know if you get to watch her. Depends how they're feeling. Oh yeah, it looks like they don't want her to watch Luigi beat Bowser then. So yeah, I like this boss because it's quite similar to
Okay.
New Super Mario Bros. DS with Bowser Jr. and Bowser, But here's a little trick that I call rewards.
おそらくラストでしょうか。
Yeah. Oh, I got it, bros. Yes. Oh, he gets it.
ああ、
I'm so happy about that. No joke. Oh, nearly lost the clown car then because of Bowser Jr.'s late jump.
Yeah, from here, Bowser Jr. is a bit of a nuisance, but we can deal with him.
I was really scared about that clown car then.
まあ、そういう意味なんですよ。ニュースーパールイージー、本当にルイージが主人公。
So it's hopefully going to be coming up soon. Hopefully we're not going to lose the clown car again, like the UKSG run.
Oh,
Will be
yeah.
time.
と空飛んでる。
And that's time!
GG.
That's the first
GG.
run I've
I must
done
stop
where
the game.
I actually got a successful
Yes.
reward, even if I got damaged or not. That's really impressive. But yeah, that's the end of the run. So yeah, I do a lot more New Super Luigi U and New Super Mario Bros. Wii stuff. If I stream on twitch.tv/CrazyO, and I upload my videos on YouTube as well. Same name, crazy_Y0. I sometimes post my PBs and other stuff on Twitter or Blue Sky. Twitter's at CrazyO, and Blue Sky's crazy-y0.bsky.social. Other than that, I want to shout out the New Super Luigi U and New Super Mario Bros. Wii speedrunning communities, as well as the New Super Mario Bros.
後
series.
ろに誰かいますが。
Shout, Cads, Tark, Subspaz, Enforcer, Pidgey, who else is there? Chris Speedruns, and also my countryman JJZ Killer, who has the LRT record in Europe. I've got the RTA record. Hopefully I can get the EU records definitively from him someday. But yeah, other than that, that's all me. Do you guys have any shout outs of your own?
1ステージが本当に短くて、サクサク終わりましたね。
-112. He used to run NSMB Wii, fellow countryman, and yeah, cool guy.
And if you like randomizers, speedruns, or speedruns of randomizers, you can always find me at twitch.tv.
ちょっとじっくり声を割れたらしてる。
GNC, also on Blue Sky and YouTube, same name.
Thank you all so much.
本当にマリオがいない。
Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, Crazy-O, for that. Chat, give it up for this amazing run.
Genuinely pretty happy with this run, and honestly, thank you all for having me. It's been pretty fun speedrunning this game.
ということで、ニュースーパーマリオブラザーズ U デラックスでした。続いての準備入ります。引き続き、ジャパニーズストリーム、お楽しみください。では、失礼いたします。
All right, gang, that was absolutely amazing, right? And coming up in a snap here, we have new Pokemon Snap run by the amazing Snowball SMB. But before we get into that, I just want to remind everyone we do have that cutscene % incentive for Mort the